Hi everybody, excited for our first episode here. Today we're going to talk about our training and our all-inclusive model that we've changed 2 years ago. And I told you guys that in our opening video, but how do we get there? Why did we change? In about 2012, we started doing research as a club, and we realized that we were just behind in our training. Our elite teams took some trips to Colorado to play in their big tournament in the summer, and we just weren't there. We were behind, we had a big gap, and we knew we wanted to close that. That's where we came with the idea of what we call network training. Our network is comprised of the best trainers in the area, Missouri, Illinois. They are highly skilled in their respective areas: defense, hitting, pitching, catching, strength conditioning, you name it. We want trainers who love our kids, who have the same mission as us, and that's who's a part of our network. After that research, we came to this three-dimensional model, and one of the big changes was we wanted to include training within our teams. Previously, for the first 15 years, we ran like a typical club. You have your teams, you have your coaches, and those coaches run the teams through their own practices. We just realized that wasn't enough. We wanted higher level training, more training, and so our network now, with our new model, our network comes in and they train our teams. So what that does is two things. Number one, our coaches are benefiting. They're getting to hear the insight, the knowledge from our network. They have a lot of experience that they're able to provide our coaches, so our coaches are able to gain knowledge for the game. And also, obviously, our athletes. Our athletes are able to build relationships with more than just their coaches on their team, and they're able to benefit from our network with their knowledge and with also the skill set of the game. That has completely changed us, and I just want to lay that out here on the board for you, what our model does now versus what we used to do and what a typical model does. So I'll start over here with the typical model and where we were just a few short years ago. These are approximate numbers, by the way. Our youth was approximately $500, where our elite was running anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. And this is actually how it was when I played in the organization. And our training, if we wanted to get extra training besides just our practices that we got with our coach, it was an extra fee. I had to go to an outside resource. So for example, when I went and hit with an outside resource, it cost approximately $1,500, and it cost me $1,500 to get some strength conditioning in. So as you can see, that adds up really quickly once you add that to the tally of this $1,000 club fee. That pretty much only covered tournaments. And we were only able to fundraise this amount, not the other $3,000 outside training that I wanted. So that's kind of where we were. Whereas now, if you take a look over here, these are approximate numbers once again. 10U, just say $1,000. Our elite, just say approximately $3,000. But what does this include? This includes training, and you see all the skill sets: defense, hitting, pitching, catching, velocity, or that's strength conditioning, and also throwing. So they're not having to go spend an extra $15,000, $3,000 for those extra lessons that we used to have to do. And they're also, by the way, able to fundraise every single bit of this penny. And fundraising will be something that we go over in a video down the road. But they can fundraise every penny of this. And if they do want some extra personal training outside of this, they can do that at a lower cost because they're in our club. We believe that this model is going to really provide a great experience for our families. They're able to fundraise all of it. Everything's in one roof, under one house. They're building a ton of relationships with the network, and they're able to go to them whenever they need them. And we're excited to see the future of this all-inclusive model. This is only year 2, which is crazy to think. And we believe that this is going to change our culture, change our competitiveness, and we hope that you will see the fruit of that.